We didn't even get to fight. It all just slipped out of sight. One moment we were me and you, then suddenly we were through. No final page, no last goodbye, just a silence passing by, like a book left halfway read, with all the best parts left unsaid. And I still can't understand how love slipped through my hands. It was a story that ended too soon, like a song without a final tune. We were writing forever in the rain, then it faded into pain. No warning sign, no closing line, just a heart left behind. And I'm still holding on to you, from a story that ended too soon. I still see you in the air, in places you're not there, like your shadow stayed with me in every memory. We never got the chance to know how far this love could go. It ended right before we grew into something real and true. And I keep turning back the page to a love that couldn't stay. It was a story that ended too soon, underneath the fading moon. We were everything and more, then it quietly closed the door. No goodbye, I could rewind, just a heartbreak left in time. And I'm still missing you, from a story that ended too soon. If I could write it all again, I'd change where it began. Maybe hold you just a bit more tight before the end came in the night. But stories don't obey our will, they stop when they go still. And all I have left of you is what we couldn't do. It was a story that ended too soon, left me singing out of tune. I still feel every line that was once yours and mine. Now I close the book we knew with a tear instead of you. And I'm still lost inside the blue of a story that ended too soon. Too soon, too true. A story I still read for you. I finally put the sign up in the window of my chest, looking for a tenant who might handle all the rest. The previous inhabitant left without a word, and now the only thing that's moving is a memory I heard. The floors are freshly polished to hide the scuffs of grief, but the foundation is shaking like a dying autumn leaf. I'm checking all the references and looking for a soul who can pay the monthly interest on this jagged black hole. The plumbing's a bit leaky from the tears I couldn't hold, and the wallpaper is peeling where the story once was told. Now I'm renting out the hardware you used to live for free, trying to find a stranger who won't remind me of me. I'm offering a discount for the damage that you did, keeping all pieces hit. It's a long-term lease on a hollowed out space, and it's just that's grown weary of you ghosting your grace. Yeah, I'm open for inspection, but I'm falling apart. Renting out the heart. I'm screening every candidate for traces of your eyes, searching for a tenant who doesn't deal in goodbyes. I tell them that the view is great, but don't look too far. And unless you wanna see the scars where the tragedy's been, I've cleared out all your sweaters and the books you never read. But I can't get the scent of you from the mattress of the bed. I'm a landlord of a ruin, a master of a wreck, just waiting for a heartbeat to sign the monthly check. But nobody wants to move into a house that's haunted, so where the spirits of a someday are pacing to and fro. The neighbors all keep quiet, they know the history of the girl who owned the deed and the man who lost the key. So I'm renting out the heart where you used to live for free, trying to find a stranger who won't remind me of me. I'm offering a discount for the damage that you did, keeping all the secrets and the broken pieces hid. It's a long-term lease on a hollowed out space, and it's just that's grown weary of you ghosting your grace. Yeah, I'm open for inspection, but I'm falling apart. Renting out the heart. No security deposit, no pets allowed, just a lonely little space, lost in the crowd. A cry within, if you don't mind the dark, still looking for a spark. Sound of a for rent sign swinging in the wind, and a heavy door bolting shut. I watched you from the window as you walked toward the gate. The sky was turning charcoal and the hour was getting late. You didn't have an umbrella, you didn't even run. You just let the clouds swallow up the remnants of our sun. I pressed my palm against the glass to feel the sudden chill, watching every maybe turn into a never will. The wipers on the driveway are a slow and steady beat, like a funeral procession moving down our little street. The colors of your sweater are starting to bleed into the gray horizon of a life I didn't need. And I'm watching you fading in the rain tonight, losing every shadow, losing every bit of light. You're a watercolor memory being washed away by gray, while I'm standing in the doorway with nothing left to say. It's a long, slow dissolving of the world we used to know, until there's nothing left but water and the places we can't go. Yeah, the hardest part of letting go is the slow and steady drain of watching you fading in the rain. I remember when the storm was just a reason to stay entangled in the blankets where there always had been. Now the thunder is a gavel and the lightning is a blade, cutting through the promises that we both went and made. The puddles in the driveway are holding on to ghosts of the I love yous and the forevers and the Sunday morning roast. But the current's getting stronger and the banks are breaking down, and I'm just the lonely sailor in a landlocked rainy town. Is it the sky that that's crying? Or is it just the roof? Is this the final ending, or just a bit of proof? I'm reaching for a silhouette that's turning into mist, lost in the geography of the kisses that we missed. 'Cause I'm watching you fade in the rain tonight, losing every shadow, losing every bit of light. You're a watercolor memory being washed away by gray, while I'm standing in the doorway with nothing left to say. It's a long, slow dissolving of the world we used to know, until there's nothing left but water in the places we can't go. Yeah, the hardest part of letting go is the slow and steady drain of watching you fading in the rain. Wash it all away, every yesterday. You're just a ripple now, I don't know how to find the shore anymore. Fading in the rain. Fading in the rain. You packed your silence into goodbye. No warning, no reasons why. Just turned away like I was nothing, while I was still holding on to something. I stood there frozen in the frame, calling softly out your name, but you never turned around to see what leaving did to me. And I still don't understand how you let go of my hand. I stayed when you left, held on to every breath while you were already gone. I was still trying to be strong. You walked away so clean, like we were just a passing scene, and I was left behind. When you left, I stayed in time. Your side of life moved fast ahead while I replayed what we had said. Every word, every mistake, every promise we would break. I learned your absence like a name, a quiet, endless kind of pain, where everything I used to know just refuses to let go. And I keep asking why you're already goodbye. I stayed when you left, living in what's left of a love that disappeared, but still feels so near. You moved on like it was easy, while I broke down so slowly, and I still can't rewind. I stayed when you left behind. Maybe I loved too deep to move, or maybe I just needed you more than you ever needed me to feel complete. Now I'm learning piece by piece to release what won't release, but some part of me still waits at the edge of your escape. I stayed when you left, and I still feel every step of the moment you were gone, while I was holding on. No closure, no return, just lessons I had to learn, and I still can't unwind. I stayed lives down behind the neighbor's pines, and I'm still here, reading between the lines of the text you sent a lifetime ago, saying you needed some space to grow. I've checked the driveway a dozen times, listening for the engine and the wind chime rhymes. The neighborhood is sleeping, the houses are dark, but I'm still waiting for a single spark. The moths are dancing around the yellow globe, thinking it's the sun, but I think they know. I'm leaving the porch light on for a ghost, the one that I love and I miss the most. It's a beacon in the driveway, a hole in the night, a desperate little prayer, just an electric light. I know you aren't coming, I know that you're gone, but I can't bear the thought of a dark front lawn. So I'll pay the bill and I'll keep the faith, waiting for the shadow of a beautiful wraith, leaving the porch light on. My friends all tell me that I'm wasting the watch, that I'm tied up in ribbons and forget-me-nots. They say flip the switch and go up to bed, but they don't see the movies playing in my head, of the way your key would fumbled in the lock, and how we'd sit and talk till 4 o'clock. If I turn it off, then the story is through, and I'm just a man in the house without you. It's a small golden circle on the cold concrete, a little bit of mercy on a lonely street. It's the only thing I have left to give in this halfway house where I try to live. I'm leaving the porch light on for a ghost, the one that I love and I miss the most. It's a beacon in the driveway, a hole in the night, a desperate little prayer, just an electric light. I know you aren't coming, I know that you're gone, but I can't bear the thought of a dark front lawn. So I'll pay the bill and I'll keep the faith, waiting for the shadow of a beautiful wraith, leaving the porch light on. Still burning, still yearning, watching the moths hit the glass, waiting for the summer to pass. I'll turn it off tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. You left without a sound that night, no door slam, no fading light, just a space where you used to be, and a house that won't speak to me. I still talk like you're around, even when there's no reply or sound. It's strange how love can disappear and leave the air still holding you near. Now I hear what you left behind, a louder kind of quiet in my mind. It's the silence after you that hurts me most to go through. No arguments, no goodbye, just an empty that won't lie. Every second feels so long, like a broken endless song, and I don't know what to do with the silence after you. erase them last, like time forgot to make them pass. I reach for habits we both knew, then remember it's just me, not you. The world outside still carries on, but something in me feels so wrong, like I'm the only one who hears the echo of our disappearing years. And I keep waiting for a sign that you might still be partly mine. It's the silence after you that breaks me clean in two. No final words to understand, just absence I can't stand. Every room feels twice as wide since you left my side, and I don't know how to undo the silence after you. If silence means you're really gone, then why do I still hold on to conversations in my head of things we never said? I thought goodbye would sound like pain, but it's just emptiness and rain. And somehow that hurts worse than truth. The silence after you. It's the silence after you that I still walk into, like a ghost that never leaves, living in my memories. No ending I can't replay, just the quiet every day. And I'm still lost, still breaking through the silence after you. Still you, still gone, still blue. Just silence after you. I'm tired of the trenches and the cold gray mud, of the words that draw water and the silences that draw blood. I've been guarding the border of a ghost of a town, waiting for the moment that you'd finally lay your weapons down. But your heart is a fortress and your eyes are a cage, and I'm just a soldier on a burnt out page. I've run out of powder and I've run out of breath, living in a standoff that feels like a little death. The ammunition's empty and the radio is dead. I'm listening to the echoes of the things we never said. So here's the white flag flying in the middle of the night. I'm giving up the struggle, I'm giving up the fight. It isn't that I stopped loving you or that the flame went out. I just can't find the rhythm in the middle of this doubt. I'm surrendering the maybe, I'm surrendering the home, leaving all the territory where we used to roam. I'm walking out of the wreckage, finally letting go, with the white flag flying in the winter snow. I'll leave the keys on the counter and the maps on the floor. I won't be the sentry at your heart anymore. You can keep the memories, you can keep the blame. I'm moving to a country where they don't whisper your name. I used to think that winning meant staying to the end, but I'd rather be a survivor than a broken-hearted friend. The peace is gonna be lonely and the quiet's gonna sting, but I can't be the anchor on your clipped and heavy wing. It's not a coward's flag flying in the middle of the night. I'm giving up the struggle, I'm giving up the fight. It isn't that I stopped loving you or that the flame went out. I just can't find the rhythm in the middle of this doubt. I'm surrendering the maybe, I'm surrendering the home, leaving all the territory where we used to roam. I'm walking out of the wreckage, finally letting go, with a white flag flying in the winter snow. No more fire, no more wire, just the sound of the wind and the way we might have been. I'm crossing the line, I'm doing mostly fine. White flag, white flag. You took your things but left the light flickering soft in the dead of night. Your footsteps faded down the hall, but I still hear them through it all. The door closed slow like it knew you were saying goodbye for you. And in the silence you left me in, your shadow found its way back in. I try to move, I try to breathe, but you're still here inside of me. Your shadow stayed behind, tracing every line of the life we used to know. It follows where I go. I can't escape your ghost in the places I love most. Even when you're gone, I find your shadow stayed behind. Your voice still lingers in the air, like it's hiding everywhere. I turn around, I almost see the way you used to look at me. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you'll come back just like before. But time keeps whispering the truth, that I'm alone without you. I try to heal, but every night your memory turns on the light. Your shadows stay behind, tracing every line of the life we used to know. It follows where I go. I can't escape your ghost in the places I love most. Even when you're gone, I find your shadow stayed behind. Your shadow stayed when light is gone. Why are you still holding on? Why does every empty room still feel like you're walking through? I tried to let you disappear, but love won't vanish with the tears. You left your heart in every space. I see it written on my face. Your shadow stay behind in every tear I hide, in every dream I can't outrun, in every setting sun. I'm learning how to live alone, with memories carved in stone. But no matter how I try, your shadow stays left behind. You were my morning, my midnight call, the reason I could stand tall. I built my world around your name, like nothing ever could change. We talked like time would understand, forever fit inside our hands. But even gold can turn to dust when love forgets how to trust. And I didn't see it fade until it was too late. You were my everything once, my forever, my only one. Now I'm standing in the rain with a heart that calls your name. I don't know where we went wrong, but I'm still holding on to what we used to be, when you were everything to me. Your laughter still plays in my mind, like a song I can't rewind. And every place we used to go still whispers what I know, that love like ours don't disappear. It just lingers when you're not here. And I keep pretending I'm fine, but you still live inside my time. And I try to let it go, but my heart still doesn't know. You were my everything once, now just a memory that haunts every corner of my soul. Every place I used to go, I act like I've moved ahead, but I still see what we had. And I don't know how to be when you were everything to me. Maybe we were just a flame, burning bright then losing aim. Or maybe love was never meant to last the way we spent. If I could hold you one more time, I memorize every line before you slipped out of my hands. And I couldn't understand. You were my everything once, and now I'm trying to adjust to a world where you don't stay. But you don't fade away, I still feel you in the air, even when you're not there. And I don't know what to be when you were everything to me. Everything once, you and me, still echoing inside of me. The morning light is leaning through the pain, tracing out the patterns of the rain. It hits the fabric and the wooden frame of the only thing that hasn't moved or changed. I still set the table, I still pour 2 cups, waiting for the moment that you might show up. But the wood is cold and the velvet is worn in the quietest spot where my heart was torn. It's tucked in the corner, an island of blue, holding the shape and the spirit of you. And oh, the weight of the chair you left is heavier than anything I've ever held. It's a hollow throne in a house of the silence is a story that I've told myself. I can't sit down and I can't walk by without feeling the sting of a permanent goodbye. Just a piece of timber and a memory kept in the empty space of the chair you left. I moved the books and I dusted the shelf, trying to find a version of my lonely self. But I leave you sweater draped over the back, like a bridge across a wide and sudden crack. The cats still sleep at the foot of the legs, the kind of devotion that never quite begs. But they look at the sea with a tilt of the head, searching for a word that'll never be said. And oh, the weight of the chair you left is heavier than anything I've ever held. It's a hollow throne in a house of theft, where the silence is a story that I've told myself. I can't sit down and I can't walk by without feeling the sting of a permanent goodbye. Just a piece of timber and a memory kept in the empty space of the chair you left. Sometimes I reach out to touch the arm, like a lucky charm to keep me from harm. But the air is thin and the room is still, and I'm standing here against my will, waiting for a ghost to take a seat, to make this broken house complete. So I'll leave it there, just an empty chair in the corner of the room, in the shadow of the gloom, still waiting for you. Still waiting, still waiting. We were laughing just last night, talking like we'd be alright. No signs in your steady tone that you were already gone. You kissed me like it meant the same, like nothing ever changed. But somewhere in your gentle touch, you were letting go of us. And I was blind to every clue that I was losing you. It was the end we never saw, no warning, no final call, just a quiet letting go of a love we used to know. No thunder, no breaking sound, just the truth that brought me down. And I'm still lost inside the fall of the end we never saw. You still said I'll see you soon, like we'd meet in the same room. But your eyes already knew you were saying goodbye too. I replay every little sign that I ignored every time, like how your hand let go so slow before I even knew to hold. I should've read between the lines before you crossed that final line. It was the end we never saw, no fight, no shattered walls, just a fading out of flame, while everything stayed the same. You left without a sound or trace, just emptiness in your place. And I still fall apart because it was the end we never saw. If I could go back to that night, I'd search your eyes for what felt right and stop the moment time moved on. was the end we never saw. But now it's all I fall through raw. A quiet heart breaks slow and deep, that steals the air I try to keep. No final words to understand, just empty space where we once planned. And now I live inside the law of the end we never saw. Never saw, I never knew. Still losing you, still true. We sat at the table with a highlighter pen, tracing the someday and the where and the when. You took the west coast, I took the east. We drew a line through the mountains like a wild jagged beast. But the paper got folded and the ink started to bleed. Now I'm holding on to a direction I don't need. I'm standing at the border of the kitchen in the hall, looking at the jagged edge where you tore it from the wall. I've got the legend, but I've lost the key, and the scale doesn't matter when it's only just me. Now I'm wandering around with just half a map, falling through the distance in the giant empty gap. I know where the rivers start, but I don't know where they end. I'm looking for a destination that's hidden round the bend. You kept the ocean, you kept the trees, and you left me with the desert and the bitter winter breeze. It's a long way to nowhere in a world painted blue, with just half a map and no sign of you. I tried to tape the pieces, but the edges wouldn't fit. The way we used to argue, the way we used to quit. I see the thumbprints where you held your side tight, back when we were driving through the middle of the night. Now I'm staring at the white space where your cities used to be, a ghost white horizon as far as I can see. I'm driving down a highway that leads into the tears, stopping at the rest stops, but you're never really there. They say that not all those who wander are lost, but they haven't seen the winter or the heavy morning frost. When you're standing at a crossroads with a compass that's spun, and you realize the journey has already been done. Yeah, I'm wandering around with just half a map, falling through the distance in the giant empty gap. I know where the rivers start, but I don't know where they end. Looking for a destination that's hidden round the bend. You kept the ocean, you kept the trees, and you left me with the desert and the bitter winter breeze. It's a long way to nowhere in a world painted blue, with just half a map and no sign of you. Fold it up small, put it in the drawer. I don't think I'm traveling anymore. Just a jagged line, just a waste of time. I'm walking on the west end, where the ocean used to be, before the moon decided to pull you away from me. The shoreline is a mile out, a thin and silver line, leaving all the wreckage of a love that once was mine. There's a rusted anchor sitting in a pool of brackets. blackish gray, and the shells of all our promises are starting to decay. I used to love the crashing, the power and the roar, but now I'm just a witness to what's left upon the floor. The salt is in the air and the stinging in my eyes as the water retreats under low and heavy skies. It's that low tide loneliness, the revealing of the mud, the drawing of the spirit, and the chilling of the blood. I'm looking at the jagged rocks we never knew were there, exposing cold and naked in the bitter morning air. The waves are just a whisper 1,000 miles away, leaving me with everything I didn't wanna say. Just a hollow soul stayed high in a world that's gone to last, in the low tide loneliness. I remember when the water used to cover every scar. We were drifting on the surface, reaching for a star. But the current changed its mind and the depth began to drain, leaving only driftwood in the echo of the pain. I found a piece of sea glass, worn smooth by all the years, just like my reflection, polished by these tears. I'm standing in the shallows where the tall ships used to ride, waiting for a miracle to bring back in the tide. Will the water ever come back? Will the basin ever fill? Or am I destined to be standing here, frozen gray and still? I'm a lighthouse with no harbor, a captain with no crew, just a prisoner of the distance between me and you. It's that low tide loneliness, the revealing of the mud, the drawing of the spirit, and the chilling of the blood. I'm looking at the jagged rocks we never knew were there, exposing cold and naked in the bitter morning air. The waves are just a whisper 1,000 miles away, leaving me with everything I didn't wanna say. Just a hollow soul stayed high in a world that's gone to last, in the low tide loneliness. The tide is out without a doubt, just the sand in the empty land. Wait for the moon, maybe too soon. Low tide loneliness. Loneliness. I'm crossing out the we in every sentence that I write. I'm learning how to sleep on just the left side of the night. The hour has turned to mine, and the mind feels like a weight, like a feast that's gone to waste on a single lonely plate. I saw a movie trailer that I knew you'd wanna see, and I remembered there's no you to tell, and there's no me, just a map with a border drawn right through the middle ground. A sudden heavy silence where there used to be a sound. The shared accounts are closed and the passwords haven't changed. The furniture is still here, but the room feels rearranged. I found your old toothbrush at the bottom of the drawer, a tiny little relic of a life we don't live anymore. I'm untying the knots and I'm cutting every thread, cleaning out the echoes of the things we never said. It's a strange kind of mourning for a ghost that's still alive, watching half of a heartbeat struggle to survive. And oh, it's the hardest kind of quiet, but no more of us. The wheels have stopped turning, the gold has turned to rust. I'm a sentence with no ending, a song without a key, trying to remember who I was before the we. The bridge has been burned and the ashes haven't swept. I'm finally waking up from the promises we kept, just the echo of a name and a cloud of silver dust in the wreckage, the shadow of no more us. We're two different stories now, with different colored ink. I'm standing on the edge, trying hard to not to blink, because if I close my eyes I'll see the way we used to be, before the you and I became a you and me. Yeah, it's the hardest kind of quiet, but no more of us. The wheels have stopped turning, the gold has turned to rust. I'm a sentence with no ending, a song without a key, trying to remember who I was before the we. The bridge has been burned and the ashes haven't swept. I'm finally waking up from the promises we kept, just the echo of a name and a cloud of silver dust in the wreckage, the shadow of no more us. No more late night talks, no more Sunday walks, just a single pair of shoes by the door. I'm moving on now that you're gone, and there's no more us, no more us, no more us, no more us. I watched you leave like it was nothing, like we were just another ending. But inside I was screaming your name, while my silence took the blame. You turned around one last time, I smiled like I was doing fine, but my heart was on the floor, begging you to stay once more. And I had all the words right there, but they got lost inside the air. They were the words I couldn't say as you slowly walked away. I need you stuck inside my throat, like a sinking silent home. Every don't go turned to pain, falling down like heavy rain. Now I live with what could be, the words I couldn't say to you and me. I replay it in my mind, every second, every sign that you were slipping out of reach, while I stayed too scared to speak. If love was fire, I was ash, burning slow and fading fast. And now I know what I should have done, but the moment's already gone. I should have broken all my pride, instead I let you drift outside. They were the words I could for missing you, and the words I couldn't say to you. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer than I know how, and say it all without delay, before you slip so far away. But silence is a heavy thing, it breaks more than anything, and now I carry all the weight of words it was too late to say. They were the words I couldn't say, as you faded into gray. Now they echo in my mind, like a love I left behind. And every night I still replay the moment you walked away, and I'm still lost in missing you, and the words I couldn't say to you. If only I had just one chance to say the words I couldn't say. I'm standing in the kitchen where the morning used to start, with the kettle on the burner and a rhythm in my heart. But now the air is heavy and the tiles are cold and gray, and I haven't found the courage yet to wash the ghosts away. There's a ring of dried mocha on the counter by the sink, right beside the coaster where you used to sit and think. I'm staring at the ceramic like it's a holy broken thing, waiting for the doorbell or the telephone to ring. I know the water's running, I know the soap is there, but moving them would mean I'm finally breathing empty air. So I'm living with these unwashed coffee cups, holding on to traces of the way we used to be. Every stain is a reminder of the sun as it comes up, before the world turned quiet and you walked away from me. It's a porcelain museum of a love that's run its course, a bitter little swallow of regret and of remorse. I can't bring myself to scrub them, I can't let the bubbles rise, 'cause it's the last bit of your lipstick that's left before my eyes. I remember how you complain about the way I left the spoon in a puddle on the wood grain in the middle of the afternoon. Now I'd give 1,000 lifetimes just to hear you nag again, to feel the gentle friction of a lover and a friend. But the steam is all evaporated, leaving only dust, and the hinges on the cupboard are starting to get rust. I'm hoarding all the ordinary pieces of the day, afraid that if I clean them you'll be truly gone away. They say that cleanliness is next to godliness, they say, but I feel closer to the heavens when the mess is left to stay. 'Cause a tidy house is a lonely house, and I'm not ready yet to have a sparkling kitchen and a heart full of forget. So I'm living with these unwashed coffee cups, holding on to traces of the way we used to be. Every stain is a reminder of the sun as it comes up, before the world turned quiet and you walked away from me. It's a porcelain museum of a love that's run its course, a bitter little swallow of regret and of remorse. I can't that's left before my eyes. Dried up in the things we left behind. Just 2 looks in the basin and a memory in my mind. I'll wash them tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. It wasn't a scream or a slamming door that left the silence across the floor. It wasn't a storm or a grand design that pulled your heartbeat away from mine. It was the O's and the okays, the way I love you turned to heaven. Nice day, just tiny chips in the marble we made, until the foundation started to fade. I'm looking back at the text on my screen, searching for what the spaces might mean. The sentences short and the periods grew like little fences between me and you. Yeah, where it tell me you still belong, the quietest part of a beautiful song. We didn't drown in the tidal waves' height, we just leaked out in the middle of the night. It was the small words that broke us apart, the tiny daggers that found my heart, the short and the fine and the maybe later that turned our story to scrap pile paper. We were built on a mountain, we were taller than tall, but it's the smallest of words that caused the fall. Just a few syllables to say we're through. Now there's no us, just a me and a you. I'm screaming forever into the dark, but you're answering back with a single spark of a cool or right or good for you. The sharpest weapons I ever knew. You don't need a lecture to say it's the end, when you've got whatever to break and to bend. Yeah, it was the small words that broke us apart, the tiny daggers that found my heart, the short and the fine and the maybe later that turned our story to scrap pile paper. We were built on a mountain, we were taller than tall, but it's the smallest of words that caused the fall. Just a few syllables to say we're through. Now there's no us, just a me and a you. By one little word, one final sigh, done. The shortest way to say I'm not the one. Just small words in a big empty room. Small words like a quiet tomb. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed made for two, tracing the patterns where I used to find you. I haven't pulled the curtains in a week or maybe more. I'm watching the sliver of light beneath the door. The dust is dancing in a pale, lonely streak, while the silence gets louder every time that I speak. I've memorized the shadows, I've named everyone. Ever since you took away my version of the sun, the photos on the dresser are facing the wall, because looking at your eyes makes the ceiling feel small. I'm developing memories like film in the shade, and the chemical sting of the choices we made. It's safer in the corner where the edges are blurred, where I don't have to answer a single sharp word. I'm footsteps makes no sound, and I'm just living in a dark room, hiding from the day, waiting for the colors to finally fade away. In the pitch and the quiet, I can almost pretend that we didn't break, that it wasn't the end. But the shadows are heavy and the air is so thin. I'm losing the battle with the state that I'm in, just a hollowed out heart in a dark room. They tell me to open a window and breathe, to let in the morning and finally leave. But the light is a witness to all that I lost, and I'm not ready to count up the cost. So I'll stay in the basement of my own mind, where the gone and the lonely are easier to find. Yeah, I'm just living in a dark room, hiding from the day, waiting for the colors to finally fade away. In the pitch and the quiet, I can almost pretend that we didn't break, that it wasn't the end. But the shadows are heavy and the air is so thin. I'm losing the battle with the state that I'm in, just a hollowed out heart in a dark room. Black on black, no turn back. I'll just sit here until the shadows disappear.